Can I help you with that? Yeah, just put it there. Okay. Are you playing straight on after?
Yeah, 11. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So.
Ričard Krajček, vjerujem da je Viško već rekao, poznato lice, čovjek kojega ne treba posebno predstavljati. Također čovjek koji ima neke uspjehe ovdje na travi. Nice to see you again. This is familiar occasion for you, Wimbledon.
Yeah.
You have some nice memories from here.
Yeah, a couple of good memories. In '96 I won. In '98 I lost to Goran in an unbelievable long match, so semi-finals. So yeah, Wimbledon is good memories for me. Yeah.
Can you maybe, this is some of the questions that we always ask you players from those past times and great winners as well. If somebody asks you to compare this surface today and that grass that you played on, is it comparable? Everybody's saying that it's much slower than it was.
Yeah, I think what I understand, because I play on it sometimes, but I'm not such a good, I don't feel it so good anymore. But it's a bit slower, but I think also important, it's like better quality, like the ball bounces good. Before, one of the reasons you had to go to the net is because the person who didn't have to let the ball bounce was in an advantage, because if you hit a drop volley, the ball died a little bit, and now it almost plays like a hard court. So the court is much better, a little bit slower, but it's also much better. Yeah.
Would that be an advantage for you as well today? I mean, if somebody would ask you, okay, Richard, now you can play on this grass or on that grass from past times, what would you choose?
I choose the other one, I think. Yeah, it's better because I think also my time was better because now everybody returns so well.
Of course, it's always better, when we were younger.
Better, yeah, exactly. So I'm happy I played when I was playing, but I think you could really play serve volley. Now you still can, but it's much more difficult. And so no, I think for me, I mean, it was tougher to play, but also for the opponent it was tougher to play like normal rallies or whatever. So no, it suited my serve volley game very well. Yeah.
You mentioned that match against Goran, big service. I remember that match. I was here as well. If you can compare it to nowadays, I mean, we have still guys who can serve very well, but then on the other hand, it seems to be a little bit, as you said, a little bit slower, ball bouncing better. So how does that? What's an influence on the game today? All these circumstances that we have in tennis now, especially when it comes to grass.
Yeah, I think what you have is that they play a little bit more from the baseline, all of them. Even like the big servers, they still have the feeling, and I think rightly so. I mean, the returns and the passing shots are so good that maybe you have to serve. I think Brownings was a good example, the way he played. Big serve, and he hit the forehand, and then he would come in. And I think to serve and volley is very difficult. You could maybe do it on the grass. So, yeah, they just added 1 or 2 shots. Even for the players like I used to play or Goran, we would have to play 1 or 2 more shots to win the point. So a little bit longer rally. So I think it's in a way nicer for the crowd to see. I miss a little bit serve and volley. That's the only thing. It would be nice to have a couple of serve and volley players. Tsitsipas does it sometimes. But that's the only thing. But the quality of the tennis is I thought it was high in my time, but it's so high now.
Yeah, as you said, I mean, especially in second week of the tournament, you had those lines leading to the net, of course, without grass. Now there's only
green. Yeah, now it's completely green. Yeah, after the tournament, because I won here, I'm a member, I can play here. A lot of times I come back. After the tournament, I can play on the grass. And only on the baseline, all the grass is gone, and the rest, it looks like nothing happened there. So only to walk, to shake hands. That's the only reason they come to the net almost, yeah.
Richard, finally, this year's tournament, did you watch Novak's match yesterday? And what do you think about the chances to win? For Novak, first of all, and how do you see tennis in general today?
I mean, Novak, of course, amazing. I mean, he's broken every record there is, so he's, for me, the best player that has played. I mean, 24 Grand Slams, and last year a bit unlucky almost. He could have won all 4 in 1 year, the way he lost to Alcaraz. The way he's playing now, hasn't had a great year so far, but the best chance for him is on grass. But he had, of course, the surgery. I think he has a good chance to go to the final, but for me, there are 2 players that really will beat him now constantly, I think, and that's Sinner and Alcaraz. So I think Novak will go to the final, and I think he'll play either Sinner or Alcaraz, and then it will be difficult. So, but we will see.
Very final question now. You know, this is like the rock bands, you know, that are going to the last tour, you know. So one more, very last. Yesterday something after the match happened which is all over the world in newspapers, on TV as well. You were known as a calm and one of those guys that never reacts to the audience or anybody else. How do you see that path? I mean, should Novak go into this, or he's obviously a little bit different when it comes to interacting with everything on the court?
He interacts with the crowd in a positive way, but also like this. And I think one of the big matches he won because I think a lot of times when he was playing against Federer, either in America or here, it was very, in a way, difficult, but somehow he always won. So I think he likes, maybe he doesn't like it, but it helps him a lot when the crowd are a little bit, then he finds a way to get motivated. I mean, how do you motivate somebody who's won 24 Grand Slams, been number one the most weeks? You have to, I saw the documentary of Michael Jordan, I remember, like they played this match, they lost. And he told his teammates, the opponent, he made fun of us. And the guy never said anything, but that's how he got himself pumped up and the whole team pumped up to play the next game better, you know. So maybe Novak somehow, needs it. I think it's okay. As long as you stay respectful to your opponent, then I think it's good. And I hope he's going to show his best tennis because, he's an amazing champion.
Perfect, Richard. That was really last question. Thank you very much for your time and see you soon.